After 5 years of implementation, we were able to identify well over 16,500 PL HIV in the southwest region and put a little higher than that number on treatment. So overall, because of the seroprevalence of HIV in the southwest region and the very ambitious targets from the PEPFAR program, we think that we were able to achieve the treatment targets close to 50%. Now, that is not the most important thing. I think with the second 95, we were able to systematically overperform. We're having ART initiation rates that vary between 98 and 100% across the years, and viral load suppression that moved from 85% to above 95% in the second year. And this partly explains the reason why across the other years, the number of persons identified really dropped. So the expectation is that when we were able to identify a majority of these people living with HIV and put them on treatment, we accompany and coach them to take the medications as expected, that the viral load should become undetectable. And if it is undetectable, we succeed in breaking the transmission chain, and that is why the number of positives identified across the years dropped. So overall, I think we were able to achieve the targets that this project initially set out. In the southwest region, as concerns the 395, like we heard, the second and third 95 are highly achieved, where we still have a few challenges around the first 95. And so with the new project cycle, and it's pivoting around a district approach, we think it's going to be an opportunity not only for the PEPFAR supported sites to receive support, but also the non-PEPFAR supported sites, and working hand in glove with the community. So in the district approach, the community is at the center, and since the beneficiaries of these services come from the community, we think together, by planning and implementing with them, we should be able to come up with strategies that will enable us to reach some of those pockets of the epidemic that relatively are not really that are limping. We have the children, we have the men, we have the key populations, and we have adolescent girls and young boys as well. Adolescent girls, young females, adolescent boys, young men.
Now, why is it predominant within this adolescent young men and girls?
Yes, these are young people who are still getting to know themselves. These are a group of the population where peer influence is very high, and these are a group of the population where it is really challenging. It's not always very easy to change what they have in their minds. So generally, when you pass an information to them, they want to test a lot of hypotheses and to discover new things. So that is it on one hand. On the other hand, the way our program is coined, generally it is the adults who go to provide services for this population. We have very few of them who are involved or to take active part in the services. And so the next thing we want to do is to make sure that we bring on board more of their peers to be able to penetrate and reach them wherever they are found. In the youth animation centers, in the subdivisions, in the adult clubs, in the workshops, in the garages, everywhere you may find these adolescents, we should be able to reach them and offer both HIV testing services and prevention services.
Okay, what would you say are some of the key challenges that you experienced in the previous phase of the project, and how do you intend to tackle those in this new project cycle?
Thank you very much. The challenges the implementing partner encountered will not be too different from the overall challenges of the HIV program. The first challenge has to do with with stock tensions or stock out of major commodities like ARVs, reagents for HIV testing, like reagents to quantify the viral load for clients who are on treatment. The other challenge was the fact that unfortunately some MOH staff in the sites we worked in saw the project as a CBCHB project. So I want to make it clear that the CBCHB has no project. The CBCHB receives mandate from the funder and the Ministry of Health to support its institutions at all levels to implement the program. And so unfortunately there was that miscomprehension. Another challenge was due to the fact that the way our national program is organized, the districts were like passive actors in the fight. We know that the district is the operational unit of our health system. and there's no district without the community or without active community participation. So I think the orientations we got in the new project are highly welcome, because more than ever before, through the district approach, the community actors are going to be brought on board to participate in the planning and implementing those strategies that will go a long way to improve their health.